So, hi there, I'm Leila, and it's been a while since I made the last video, which was about the INFP personality type. Now, if you're not familiar with this whole Myers and Briggs personality thing, that's okay, because today's video is not going to be about any personality types at all. It's one of your comments that you left on my first video, that inspired me to do today's video, and which is obviously about confidence, right? What I want to tell you is to be careful with classifying other people as confident. I know we all have someone we admire. We all have someone we look up to, right? TV personalities, politicians, singers, actors, maybe even YouTubers. And what these people seem to have in common is they all have this very strong appearance, right? They appear very overly confident or charismatic, and they seem to be so sure of themselves. They have this strong posture, and we just can't help but fall in love with them. But underneath, a lot of these people are emotionally very complicated people, are emotionally unstable people. And the reason why I'm telling you this is not because I believe that acting confident is a bad thing. I don't think so. I even believe that acting confident can be quite useful, which I will refer to later. And I'm not telling you this because I believe that confident people can't have insecurities. That's not true. Confidence, is not the absence of insecurities. You can be confident and insecure at the same time. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I don't want you to waste your time and your precious talents, by comparing yourself with other people. You have a very unique set or combination of qualities, of skills, of abilities, of strengths. And there is not a single person out there in this whole universe that has the same combination of qualities that you have. Okay? So, if you're looking for inspiration, sometimes all you need to do is look inside yourself and not outside yourself. Now let's come back to this acting thing that I mentioned before. One of my all-time favorite actors is Marlon Brando, and Marlon Brando is considered to be one of the greatest actors of all time. And interviewers often asked him about his acting abilities, and Marlon Brando, he always used to give the same humble and clever answer, which is, aren't we all actors? And yes, we are. We are actually all actors. The moment you get out of the house and you greet your neighbor and you ask him about his weekend, you ask him about his cat, that's the moment you are already acting, right? And I don't think it's a bad thing. It's okay. Being polite is is a good thing, right? Now it's our behavior. It's our behavior that has an impact on our confidence. You know, and I know you might tell me that acting confident is not the same as being confident. And well, that's true, but acting confident will lead to confidence eventually, you know. So fake it till you make it. I will tell you something personal about myself. I had a boss who had this very strong and intense gaze, you know, and it would make me feel very uncomfortable, you know. I always used to, you know, look away, or just, you know, I would start acting weird, you know, and I was mad at myself because of that, you know. It just feels stupid when somebody looks you in the eyes and you just look away. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna learn this, okay? I'm gonna learn to look people in the eyes. And you know, the next time my boss talked to me, of course she looked me in the eyes, and the moment it would start hurting, you know, the moment it would start feeling uncomfortable, I would press my right foot against the floor as strong as I could, and I would just keep, you know, I would just keep looking her in the eyes. And yeah, I probably looked a bit creepy, but I didn't care about that. Today I don't do this anymore because I don't need it, you know. I don't have a problem with looking people in the eyes, and this is what I try to tell you. What I try to tell you, you will grow into the shoes of confidence slowly with time, believe me. And the other thing, or another thing that I want to tell you is, don't make yourself smaller than you are, you know. There's a huge difference between being humble and making ourselves smaller than we are. You know, humble people still know their worth, but people who make themselves smaller don't. So the next time somebody gives you a compliment, the next time somebody tells you you did a good job, just smile and say thank you, you know, and don't say it was just, you know, it was just luck or something like that. Say thank you. Yeah. And the last point is, and I know you might roll your eyes, but I don't care. The last point is about self-love. And you've probably heard this about hundreds of times, that self-love is essential and important if you want to attract the right partner, for example, right? And yeah, it's self-love that will help us build our self-confidence. Now, how can we practice self-love? And it's actually quite easy. All you have to do is watch your self-talk. You know, watch how you talk about yourself and how you talk to yourself. And you know, what do you think about yourself? So according to the law of attraction, I don't know if you are familiar with the law of attraction. If you're not, check it out. What it says is that our thoughts have an impact on our reality. You know, it's our thoughts that have an impact on our feelings. And you know, all it takes is a bit of practice. You know, of course, miracles are not going to happen overnight. But if you practice positive self-talk. You will grow into it. You will start believing what you tell yourself, okay? And the last thing that I want to say is to keep in mind that self-love and confidence, these are no final destinations, okay? Just as spiritual growth, spiritual growth is not constant. Spiritual growth is progressive, So, yeah, keep that in mind, and yeah, thank you for watching.